Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're Dos Cavazos, and today we are watching the second episode of Season 1 of Assassination Classroom.
So last episode, we found out, I guess the premise of the show is that there's this, like, octopus alien thing.
It's from Earth.
From Earth, so yeah, not really an alien, I guess, who's threatening to blow up, already blew up the moon, threatening to blow up the planet.
In a year.
But wants to teach, and is a great teacher.
Yeah.
And then the students are, like, also trying to assassinate him as well. It's kind of an interesting premise. It's kind of fun. I like it. I think it's funny. I feel like we're gonna have fun with this show.
Yeah, we saw a moment in the last episode where Koro Sensei, had like this moment where he was holding like a woman in his hands, and I believe she said something along the lines of like, oh, you could teach these kids or something like that. And it kind of makes me wonder, was like this like the dying wish of her that he wanted to even teach in the first place? Because the two really don't correlate to me. In all honesty, I was like, why do you want to teach kids if you're going to kill them anyway in a year?
Right.
But maybe she just wants... Or maybe she wanted him to teach these kids to be stronger so that they can preserve the world. I mean, I don't really know. I feel like she was responsible for making him or discovering him in some way or form, but I hope we get more answers to that as the story progresses.
So before we get into today's video, we wanted to let you know that you can watch the next 3 edited YouTube reactions right now over on our Patreon. If you subscribe to our lowest tier, then you'll be 1 episode ahead. If you subscribe to our middle tier, you'll be 2 episodes ahead. And if you subscribe to our highest tier, you'll be 3 episodes ahead. We are also several episodes ahead of the show in our full-length watch-along reactions, where you actually sync up your copy of the show with our reaction and you get to watch the entire episode with us. So if you want to check that out, as well as all of the other shows that we are reacting to on Patreon, some of which are not currently on our YouTube channel right now, click the link down in the description below.
The moon is all they're talking about in the States, too.
I mean, it's kind of a big deal.
10 billion big, here I come.
This baseball got.
Are assassins. Our target is our teacher.
It's not gonna work, obviously.
Top of the morning to ya!
Oh!
He's already behind him.
A baseball embedded with government-issue anti-me BBs? Points for choosing a method of delivery quieter than the pop of a standard air rifle. Unfortunately, once airborne, the weapon gave me nothing but time. Ample opportunity, in fact, to organize a defensive maneuver.
What? You did all that? Oh my gosh.
I had, pardon the pun, a handy solution. Tick-tock, children.
It's the green stripes.
Yeah.
Right then, homeroom, if you would, please.
Baseball. Was it because we threw a baseball, or are we still gonna play baseball?
So demoralized.
Sheep about? I mean, it's not like any of us could have done better.
I mean, if the government can't take him out, it's okay. Couldn't do it with your baseball.
Huh?
Sugaya! Not a bad likeness, I'll
For
give you
Dooley?
that, but I'm a little hurt by the jawline.
Oh!
You don't have a jaw! That's lunch, people. If you'll excuse me, I have some important off-campus business to attend to.
Is it in the ocean?
I'm catching a ball game in the Big Apple.
We're going to New York. Yankees? Or Mets?
Red Sox?
Red Sox
Oh.
are in Boston. Big Apple is New York.
So hey, what's New York's chief export?
I don't know, booze.
Sucks we're not drinking age.
What about something greasy from one of those food trucks?
Man, New York girls are hot, especially the blondes.
I mean, New York has pizza, hot dogs, rats.
Any progress on killing the tentacled menace?
Yeah, this is E-Class, yo. You gotta lower your expectations.
Seriously, you're the only hope we've got.
It's a lot of pressure to put on kids.
In case you need a reminder of how powerful he is, take a look at what's left of our moon. That'll be our planet in a year.
Why do you even blow up only part of the moon?
Maybe he lashed out when that woman died.
Sugino, may I give you a friendly piece of advice?
What do they have to talk about? Holy
Baseball?
crap! He's ticked off. He tried to kill him.
Oh!
Quite.
Oh!
Please, sir, don't do this.
Huh?
He was just doing what he had to. The deal was you couldn't hurt any of us.
There it is. I thought I recognized that pitching style. You were imitating Major League pitcher Arita. That's
You read
right.
that?
These tentacles don't lie.
That's what you had to
Your
do to
tentacle?
like...
You could have just tapped?
Or asked him.
I base this entirely on first-hand experience. First through 8th-hand experience? What is wrong
What?
with you? I even got his autograph.
You actually asked him for an autograph after you assaulted him?
Talent is relative. Arieta's wrists and elbows aren't as flexible as yours. Like I said, these tentacles don't lie. Given enough time and practice, you could become just as good a player, if not better. Why settle for being an imitation? Next time,
Your own
try assassinating me
plan.
in your own style.
Yeah. Moral of the story, give up baseball. I'm just kidding.
My own style.
You only have a year to develop that style.
Yeah, then you're gonna die in a crescent Earth.
Did you really fly all the way to New York just to give Sugino a piece of advice?
Why not? I'm his teacher.
Well, it's just that
Really?
most teachers I know wouldn't go that far for a student. And I mean, here you are planning to blow up the planet by the time we graduate and all that.
Oh.
What do you mean by destroyed? You actually mean blowing it up? What if it's a figure of speech? It's probably actual. But who knows?
Could you maybe not write problems like this on the back of our tests? We get it, you're fast. No point being all weird about it, right?
Aw, it's only a bonus question.
Honestly, sir, it feels more like a penalty.
Yeah, well, anyway, I hope my students take assassinating me as seriously as I take their education.
Why'd you eat your pen? He had ink. Get it? Oh wait, that's squid. Do octopuses ink?
I don't think so.
With supersonic speed and, multitasking tentacles, Koro Sensei definitely has the advantage. Killing him won't be easy. Still.
Can I bother you for a sec? I want to take a couple test shots at you, if that's okay.
Focus. Think of the money we're gonna split.
Koro Sensei!
I hope you brought
Oh look, another failed assassination attempt.
Are the children opening their hearts to me at last? Such beaming smiles! Such little savages!
Savages? Oh my gosh.
Not the worst tactic you've
Took the
tried,
ice, too.
but your smiles were a bit too forced. I wasn't born yesterday, boys and girls. Now
snow
put
cone.
away these silly anti-me knives and take a moment to stop and smell, if not the roses, then these lovely specimens.
Are these from the flower bed? For your information, sir, we grew these lovely specimens from seeds.
No kidding?
Aww.
I'm so sorry. Forgive me, children. Allow me to, get you fresh bulbs.
Okay.
Raise at Mach 20.
No, of course not.
Tulips need a delicate touch.
Delicate, got it.
Stop trying to impress.
He's going to a lot of trouble for a guy who's about to blow up the planet.
I still don't understand him. Like, why be nice and then not?
That promise.
The learning curve is steep. Most classes don't have murder on the syllabus.
Most classes don't have an octopus.
I'll be there
New
chiefly
teacher?
to observe and to offer the students tactical advice. My teaching certificate is still valid, so that's something.
You have my blessing, sir.
So he's gonna be the PE teacher?
Yeah.
Okay.
The principal is involved, and the E-class students. But as far as we can tell, no other civilians have a clue.
I'm gonna die. This is the end of the world, man. For you? Stop screwing around and get those grades up, man.
Like, everyone's afraid to go to that class.
The kids are psychos. The teachers fear for their lives. Once you're there, you're basically done. Colleges won't touch your transcript with a 10-foot pole.
So he wants to give him like a second chance, maybe? Like that's the perception of E-class.
Yeah, they really talk crap about him.
Hello, kiddos! That's correct! It's
Are
Cody
you a
Dog,
nut?
your school best...
Is it? I still don't.
I bet you didn't know we're one of the top-ranked schools in the country! Wow!
Sorry, I'm not listening to what you're saying because I think you're a nut. I can't figure out what you are.
Hooray!
A chestnut? They were talking about something about equality, and I didn't. I was talking about you being a nut.
Say what you will, E-class is ideal for our purposes. Remote, secluded, full of ticking teenage time bombs.
The E-class kids don't seem that bad to me. I'm sorry everyone talks
So they
crap.
just gotta put him off in the
I
mountain
know,
away
it's
from
like
the rest of the
really
school?
messed up. I'm starting to understand more about what the stigma is against them.
As a PE teacher,
Oh, that sounds
I
cool.
think it's wrong.
Then I get to call you Professor Karasuma from now on.
so where exactly is your target now?
Apologizing. He messed up the tulips we planted, so he reduced his speed, and he's letting us all take wax at him.
Like a piñata.
Shoot and stab all you want, class.
How can you see a weakness if you can't even see him?
In your dreams, do you have any hope of getting the deed done? Oh.
Kill him!
My tentacles are all tangled up in the rope! This isn't what I had in mind! Stop it! Stop it, all of you! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Hey!
Nope.
Get back down here! We were so close!
He's a little nervous.
Guess who's earned themselves extra homework?
Aww. No tolerance.
Where's he going?
We're getting closer to a solution. I can feel it.
Keep this up and it's only a matter of time before we got it.
Doesn't seem like a moral victory for them.
A bunch of junior high kids, keyed up about killing. Strangest class ever.
Because you put, like, weapons in their hands and told them to kill.
I hope so, or it's gonna be a really awkward graduation ceremony.
It's a funny thing.
Unless you
The
die.
system's given up on these kids. And look at them.
Give him a sense of purpose.
They've got so much positive energy. So much purpose.
Guess so. They have
Purpose is
one
to
goal.
kill.
To kill.
Okay, so more failed attempts to kill Koro Sensei, as to be expected. Sugino did an attempt at the beginning of this episode, which Koro Sensei ended up like kind of teaching it like to him as a lesson.
Yeah, like flew to New York to
Yeah.
go to a baseball game to get an autograph, basically to tell him not to copy that pitcher style. Which
that
I
you
know,
could be better
like,
than that person.
I guess. Why
Yeah.
do you have to go to New York to do this?
Because he is a great teacher, apparently.
Oh,
but
okay.
regardless, we got a little bit of more information there that he said that he made a promise as to the
Yeah.
reason why he's doing what he's doing right now, which kind of goes into what I thought originally before this episode, thinking that whoever this woman is, like, he obviously cared about her deeply. And I think I threw it out maybe in the beginning of this episode, maybe it was during like the intro, but maybe he did this, maybe he blew up the moon in the first place because I don't know if he was an experiment and was like created here on this earth and that's still how technically he's from this earth, or she discovered him, but maybe when like some sort of government agency or something found out about this, they attempted to kill him but ended up killing her. He lashed out, maybe blew up the moon, but then after that, she asked him to look out for these children who obviously are looked pretty down upon. There's like this perception about them, even from the classes that are higher up from them, thinking that there's pretty much no going back from there. You can't go on to like a good school or from when you get to this class to E class. So it's an interesting dynamic there.
Yeah, I'm just like itching for more of the story about whatever that lady was with him, I guess. Like the other little parts are like cute and fun and they always fail and stuff, but like I want to see like more of like that story. Like who the heck even is this octopus and why? And like why are you so nice? And then like also want to kill, is it only because of the promise? Are you like a nice person inside? Like, I'm so confused by that, but like, I want to know more. Like, why are you even doing this?
The best way, or the best guess I can think of right now is that the planet, or somebody on this planet, like I said, whether it be an agency or not, killed her. He got pissed off at that and like is trying to lash out against the world in a sense, like saying like, oh, you killed, possibly he loved her or something like that, and like, okay, I'm gonna kill everyone because of it. And then like he made a promise to her like on like I guess like her deathbed, saying that he's gonna help out these I don't want to call them underprivileged, but like, troubled children, the children who didn't do very well in school, and maybe give them a second chance. I just don't necessarily feel like he's going to go through with it, though, at the end of the day. And maybe it's hinging on what these kids end up doing, and maybe that will be like the determining factor on whether he does or doesn't.
We also met a new student, I guess, who's coming back from suspension. We don't know what his name is yet. But, I mean, I don't know, he seemed like eager to kill his teacher, I guess. Like, I've always wanted to kill my teacher or something. Like, okay. So, I don't know if he's going to be able to kill the teacher. Probably not. Alright, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for our future videos.
Also, if you want to see our full-length reaction to the series, we upload them on our Patreon. The link's down in the description below.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.